Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, I want to share a story that truly touched my heart, a story about quiet courage and profound kindness. Imagine a man named Brian, a bus driver navigating the familiar routes of our city every single day. For years, he'd seen the same faces, the same struggles. He'd watch as people, their shoulders slumped with worry, fumbled for change that just wasn't there. He saw the quiet desperation in their eyes, the shame of having to turn away from a bus that represented a lifeline away to a job, to an appointment, to a chance at a better day. Brian wasn't a wealthy man. His own life had its share of challenges. But he possessed something far more valuable, a deep well of empathy. He understood that for some, that bus fare wasn't just a few coins. It was the difference between hope and despair. So, he made a decision, a quiet, personal rebellion against a system that often felt unforgiving. He started to look the other way. When he saw a hand reaching for a wallet that remained stubbornly empty, he'd offer a gentle nod, a silent invitation to board. He'd pretend not to notice the lack of a ticket, the unspoken plea. This wasn't a grand gesture for applause. It was a secret act of humanity, performed in the anonymity of his daily commute. Each time he did it, he knew the risk. He knew his job, his livelihood, was on the line. There were moments of anxiety, of course. The fear of being caught, of the consequences. But those moments were always overshadowed by the quiet satisfaction of knowing he'd made a small, but significant, difference in someone's life. He saw the relief flood a young mother's face as she boarded with her child, knowing she wouldn't have to explain why they couldn't get to the clinic. He saw the gratitude in the eyes of an elderly gentleman who could finally make it to his doctor's appointment without having to choose between medicine and transportation. These weren't just passengers. They were people he was helping to navigate their own difficult journeys. Brian's actions weren't about breaking rules for the sake of it. They were about upholding a higher principle, compassion. He believed that everyone deserved a chance, a little bit of grace, especially when they were struggling. He understood that sometimes the most impactful acts of kindness are the ones that go unnoticed. The ones that are born out of a genuine desire to alleviate suffering. His story reminds us that we don't need to be in positions of power or wealth to make a difference. We can find ways, big or small, to extend a hand to those who need it most. It's about looking beyond the surface, seeing the humanity in everyone, and choosing to act with kindness, even when it's difficult. Thank you for joining me for this story. I hope it inspires you to look for opportunities to show kindness in your own life. If you enjoyed this, please consider following along for more stories that celebrate the best of humanity.